Hey, everybody, welcome to another episode of 5 Minutes with Bryan. Today, I am actually taking a bit of a break from what I was doing a few seconds ago to do this video. Now, why am I taking a few minutes away from what I was doing to this video? Well, so if you've ever been to school and you had a homework assignment to do, you will find every and all excuse to do anything else under the sun other than do the thing that you're supposed to do. Now, I don't actually have an assignment due, but I really I'm procrastinating on what I have to do. Part of the problem is that I have entirely too much work right now to do. A gentleman reached out to me and asked me if I would help him and consult on a project that he was working on, a writing project. I just can't do it. I just don't have time. I feel bad. I would love to help him out, and I did try to help him out a little bit, but um, I just don't have the time right now. On top of writing, and so the third book in the Dramatic Dead series is actually in the drawer for a week. Let's see, it's Wednesday now, so Sunday I'll pull it back out and I'll start the editing process on that again. I'm working on a novella. Actually, I'm a little stuck with my novella right now because uh, so I wrote the first part of it and I don't actually remember where I was headed with it. I didn't leave myself a little note, past Bryan didn't leave a note for future Bryan, which he really should. Past Bryan can be a jerk like that sometimes. It's okay. Maybe I'll figure it out. I think I actually kind of have an idea of where I was going with it. It was an idea for a novella where a guy who is sentenced to death, his brain is actually plucked out and dropped into another body in a weird science experiment to see if they can convince him he's somebody else so that he wouldn't go out and kill people. They're very wrong. But I don't know. I thought it was a good concept for a story. It was something we talked about over dinner one night, and we just wrote it down as this might be fun. Also, I'm working on the Beyond the Seat seminar series, and I was just wrote up one of the lessons for that. So I gotta get to making that video. Um, yeah, there's a lot going on. There's also books I want to read. I've got a book I'm reading right now, and unfortunately, it's not a book that I would normally pick up. I'm kind of struggling to get through it, but it's not a terrible book, so I want to keep trying to work my way through it. That's kind of an issue I'm having. Also, I am wanting to start looking at the next Begorian Chronicles book, maybe sort of figuring that part out. I have the beginning sequence. So for you guys that watch the video, I'll tell you what the sequence is. Um, it starts out with our heroine Haley and Tralax. They're in a shuttle. They're actually on their way down to a planet's surface. Now, it's a planet predominantly run by robots with just a small cadre of humans that sort of oversee everything. And as they're coming through the atmosphere, they get shot down. Uh, Haley has to save the day by figuring out a way to make explosions outside, and they kind of they ride the shock waves to slow themselves down until they crash land into a bunch of trees. And then, of course, the Begoria, which is in orbit around the planet, is trying to figure out what the heck happened to them the entire time. I think it might be kind of a fun idea. I don't know. I'm kind of enjoying but I got to figure out really where am I going with that plan. So, like I said, there's just a lot going on right now. On top of it, the weather's nice outside, and I want to go out there and be outside. You always have to get out and enjoy the weather a little bit from time to time. It's kind of an important thing, really. You need to get out and enjoy the weather wherever you're at, no matter what the weather is. Get out and enjoy it. It's fun wherever you're at. Okay. So that's about it for 5 minutes with Bryan because we're almost at 5 minutes. But I want to share a few words with you. You have a wonderful evening, and a wonderful rest of your week. But I'm probably going to do another video a little later on in the week for 5 minutes with Bryan. So we're actually over 5 minutes now. Isn't that crazy? All right. I will talk to you all later. What do the cool kids say? They say ta ta for now. So ta ta for now.